roof and it's his show. Put your hands together for the funniest white boy you've ever seen. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nigga.
Are you done yet? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
Brett Roof.
Oh, he's so cute. He's the best person in the world. Woo.
Cause it's short time.
Whoa.
Let the show begin. There are friends who have your back, that support you. You have friends who don't support you. My journey is about to start. Please excuse me if I'm about to fart. So, a pirate walks over to the candy barrel and asks for a gumdrop. So, I asked him, why would you want a gum that's been dropped?
Oh.
So, I was crossing a sea of root beer, and I would have drowned if it wasn't for one thing. Root beer float!
Oh, snap.
I remember this one time, I was sleeping, my friend and his girl were dating at the time. I farted so bad, I heard a... Then I said, Mom, yeah, I think I'm gonna need to change my pants. So, before I left for New York, and then I screamed like, yeah! And then scared the the neighbor, Ben, what the fuck was that? It sounded like a mouse.
Recording right now?
Yeah. So. Oh, I think I have to start all over because wait. Oh, all right. But yeah, when I had to take a shower, there was like actual shit in my pants. Alright, so where was I? So I was asking. Yeah, so I was over next door asking for some water boobs. They were like, what? And I said, water boobs, which is watermelon. I mean, they look like, they look like big green boobies. So I said, do you know the proper term for sperm? Penis pus. So I was in New York and I was like, if I ever get jumped, I'm gonna be like, no, please don't hurt me. I'm too sexy to die. In 6th grade, in Miss O'Hora's class, she mentioned her boyfriend and Christopher Columbus. So I said, your boyfriend is Christopher Columbus? Yeah. So, yeah, I'll just go out there.
You're gonna go out there and practice?
Yeah. So, what was I? Man, I bet you were rocking that boat. Then been all like, I'm the king of the world. except you're a girl. So when I met Brett Rube, he asked me if I'm Christian, and I said, yeah, but at least I try not to brag about it. And he asked me, what muscle size am I? I said, a medium. Something weird just popped into my head. A new taunt. So I was like, come here, Sparky, 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 time for some boom boom. Let's see. Speaking of which, I am an anime lover, so wait. Oh, wait, I think I said that wrong. Yeah, I was bear with me on this, will you people? Sorry. Yeah, so I was in my city, spanking my booty, going butt. You know, like your rear end. One day, the parade, I was like, James Dunbar is a big chocolate duck. And Brandon Dunbar is a big chocolate monkey. And then I said, Brandon and James Dunbar are big chocolate hellmouths. So I had to go to the bathroom, but I was too late. I had to let it rip. There goes the farts. I remember I had to assist. Yeah, the assistant got it lanced. I was high as fuck. Then I was like, hey, look, my dad's going loop-de-loo. That was like, come here, daddy, come here, boy. Come here. Like a dog or something. Back in high school, I was, wait, that's, yeah. Yeah, I was a real badass because I used to dance back then. A teacher told me about it. And then I was like, ah! So what do you call a bunch of kids playing in the cabbage field? A cabbage patch! Why did the one wolf cross the other side of the forest? So the other pack won't complain about the sex they were having. Arr, 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 arr. So the Chinese guy says, "You go piss off. We go pee in your coat for years. Fuck you. You come here now." And the blackout comes and Beyonce performs it. It's like the end of the world as we know it. Hey, someone should do this. Yeah, they should really do this. You're getting married, and it's your turn to say "I do." Don't forget to say "I do" to do. You know, like in that Mountain Dew commercial. And say, "I just realized I have a sister," and knock her down and be like, and the partner be like, "Huh, stand much." Something popped into my head. Yeah. This would be the day the earth stood still. Wait, what is that? Dude, what are you doing? Don't touch it. It could be booby trapped. Booby trapped, really? Touch the dark spear. Ooh! Where are we? Welcome to heaven. Ah! Kill it before it lays eggs. Knocks it out. Run! These new people I met in New York are so kind that they bought me pizza and bottled water. So the girl was about to ask me how's everything. Before that, I burped. And then she said, then I said, excuse me. But then she was like, she then asked me the question and said, I guess that answers my question. First performance in Scranton, I did impressions. One such and such. Way back when I was a kid, I've been told that I played with a kid named Zac Efron and a redhead kid. There we called Carrot Top, because that's how red his hair was. He asked if he could play with us. I said, sure, but you're gonna have to eat all the mud pies we made. So we made the poor kid eat the mud pies, and then he started throwing the mud pies up. It was funny, real funny. You know how kids are young and they can't say, they say I love you and all that. Well, not me. When I was a kid, I couldn't say anything right. I couldn't say fire truck right. So I was like, Mommy, can we go on the fire fuck? Please, Mommy, please, can we go on the fire fuck? So when I had to go, to get my cyst lance, I asked the doctor is it over? She said No, I asked again, hey doc, is it over? She was squeezing the pus out. Then the next thing you know, she was gagging. They call New York City the Big Apple. Now I see why. Too bad there wasn't a ginormous oven to bake a New York style apple pie. Wait, we're gonna be in the pie? Everyone eat the walls. Bycoms, every man for himself. And be like, Steve, I go, did I do that? So when Brett was showing me some moves from the Karate Kid, he lifted his leg up, and I said, the crane. He started laughing. I was dying. I don't know why, but I can do the single ladies dance very well. So we laughed so hard. Let's see. They were about to, the kids were about to pee themselves. Last night I saw a constellation that looks like the Big Dipper. So I thought, for a second, and asked myself, why do they call it the Big Dipper? Maybe because the Mexicans' food, maybe because of the Mexicans' food or something. Yeah, so I would like to have some nacho cheese chips and some fries and an empanada and some deep fried mashed potatoes. When I was at the parade, I saw a fat guy. I said, hey, there goes Oompa Loompa. The time, the one time there's a tiff in my family. My dad wails his arm and feigns like a drama queen. You're like, ah! Dad, I got great news and some bad news. What's the great news? You're a stuck-up prick. What's the bad news? Oh wait, that was the bad news. Then what's the great news? And I was like, you really want to know? He was like, yes. Dad, I'm pregnant. This time he hits his head at the concrete floor. He's like, ah! Oh, don't worry, he's still alive. For a 71-year-old. This one time when I was at the mall, I was talking to Amy, and she was in the back. I was tying my shoe, and she came out, and she said, "Where'd you go?" And so I jumped out and scared her, and she was like, "Oh, And I was like, remember this day. The day you may never have. The day you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow. This is how broken heart feels. Who's that? It's a whore. A filthy, dirty whore. Wear your frickin' makeup, you filthy whore. Parents, keep in mind, this is why your kids get picked on in school. Because of their names. What should we name him or her? Meg a Tron. Robot in disguise. Durr? And then this is how mothers feel about their husbands. You're an idiot! Because, husbands usually give out stupid names to their children. Notes to self. Moms, just remember, don't let your partner name your child. Funny thing about militaries is that the outfit is all camouflage. Men, if you want to hide from your wife, take my advice and buy camouflage stuff and spray paint your whole room camouflage yourself. Your wife won't find you. Unless you're completely naked, then you're in trouble. So, when I was on North Main, I had to go real bad. I went and stunk the bathroom out so bad, my family were about to gag. I remember when I was in high school, this kid Denzel Ortiz, he was like, Miss, I gotta take a big dookie. And the teacher was like, Denzel, I didn't even need to know that. But he was like, but Miss, I gotta take a really big dookie. So when he came back to the classroom, he was like, Miss, guess what? I took a really big dookie. Before my mom died, me and my family were spending as much time with her in the one room. The phone was by my mom, and Nancy was on the bed. I impersonated the pager saying, "Can I help you?" And Pam was like, "Yes, we would like the nurse." And Kathy would cut her off saying, Wait, you thought that was real? It was so funny. And Pam said, Oh, I thought Nancy pays the nurse. Also, this girl, Arvesha Cooper, she is the bomb because she made up some language. She was like, I repeated, and then the principal came and asked Kevin E. Booty, what's that? Some sort of cheer? I was like, Yep. And he said, okay, carry on. Let's see. This is how I feel about guys with muscles, thinking they're so tough. Huh. You think you can stop me? You couldn't even pull on cologne without screwing it up! When I was a baby, I couldn't keep anything down. So, I kept throwing up on the doctor, on my dad. And when my dad tried to change me, I peed all over him, and got some in his mouth. See? People say my dad looks like an Oompa Loompa. Now I see the resemblance. And some say my dad looks like he's pregnant. My friend went to Dorney Park, right? So when he went on the roller coaster, he was screaming like a girl, like ah! Kind of like saying, ay, 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 ay. When I was in 5th grade, I was chasing the girls, and then I was shaking my tushy, my hiney, saying tushy, tushy, tushy. Zac Efron, he's my boy. I remember in High School Musical 3, he took the boys' clothes and he embarrassed them in the theater. Gotta love Zac. 17 again, who doesn't love Zac? Especially when he owned the guy who played Stan, saying Stan has a small wiener. I saw the scene, I laughed so hard, I almost pissed myself. Yeah, here's the part now. I'm an anime lover. I played Tales of Symphonia Chronicles, so Colette was like, it's thanks to Wiener's Law. And Rain was like,
Colette, that's a Warner's Law.
and Colette was like,
Oh, right.
I love DreamWorks Shark Tale. Ernie and Bernie, one of my faves. Ernie says, Asuka, you cute, but you're nobody. And Bernie says, Lola, wait, come back. I'm not a nobody. I'm a wiener. My favorite comedian number 2 is Tyler Perry. Medea. Thank you for calling the home of the old people. Medea speaking. Mrs. Jackson? Is there a Mrs. Jackson here?
Yes, she's upstairs.
I'm sorry, but she did. Then there's this one, funny guy, Dylan O'Brien. One of the guys that I look up to as a funny person. When I was over one of my aunts for Thanksgiving, she was telling me about the bubble farts, and we had laughs. It was great. So I was staying with Tommy one time, and I was annoying the hell out of him by singing "The Fox" by Elvis. Before I left for Scranton, I stunk out the bathroom. Poor Vicky looked like she was gagging. ever heard of row your boat? Well, here's my version. Stroke, stroke, stroke your dick, do it nice and softly. Rub it, rub it, rub it, rub it. You, till you begin to come. Hey, someone's at the front door. Who is it? Oh, it's your mom saying you left your condom on the front porch. Mom, I'm home, and I brought you a present. What is it? Ah! Get that thing away from me! Keep in mind, moms have high condom phobias. I think every time you have couples, but if anything, yeah, if you think about it, guys, have the regular penises and girls have the inside out ones. Subways. I love Subway hoagies. So I was gonna leave for Scranton, and I asked the guy in the station, what kind of sandwich I want. He said, "Excuse me." I then saw his badge. Then I said, "Wait, this isn't a Subway restaurant. This is a Subway train station." I am so sorry, officer. Back when I was in high school, this kid named Billy Brown, he always says he's a good boy in school. So in Miss Pahandic's class, Mr. Phil came in, and I said, nah, Billy, that's a lie. Because you're always like, guess what's in this Gatorade? I put alcohol in the Gatorade. And Mr. Phil was like, oh. And then Devonna said,
Yeah, and the one time he came on the bus, to Voltec, he was all wobbly. He couldn't even walk straight. He looked like he was drunk.
And then came the time when I saw the SHS security. I went over to him, and I was like, "Hey, officer, check Billy Brown's locker. He's got a bogey in his locker." So he went to his locker and found a bogey, well, a bunch of them, and Billy was suspended for like what, a day, maybe about a week. It's time for Billy Brown's sayings. I swear, if Kyle Gaynor gets me in trouble, I ain't gonna be happy. Call the piggies for their bacon. They don't get their bacon, they ain't gonna be happy. Write 'em up. Call the cops. Ah, well. Ah, shit, man. Yo, my dick. What's up, my dick? You being about my dick? I am my dick. I remember when I got Billy in trouble by saying, uh-oh, look out, Mr. Kyle, and here he doesn't look so happy. And Miss B said, Billy! And he was like, what? It wasn't even me. It was Ron doing an impression of me. Miss B was like, oh! I'm from Scranton, Pennsylvania. There's a sign that says, Scranton welcomes you. my city is slowly dying, so to me, it's like Scranton chases you. See? There's a guy where, well, there's people hugging saying Scranton welcomes you. And there's my version where I think that Scranton chases you. A guy being chased with a frying pan. I was like, the fuck? When I was in middle school, while the teacher was out, I used to do dances like a goofball, saying Nobata. You know, like Nobata, 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 and all that. When I was a kid, I used to wear underwear over my head. I know, I look like a freaking alien. Please excuse the drawing, I'm not that much of a good drawer. One day I lost my lenses. Now I'm starting to look like a freaking pirate. So when I was on North Main, I straight out told my dad, "Hey Dad, I'm bisexual and there's nothing you can do about it." He was like, "What?" Ah! So when girls say they need to get their nails done, I thought, how? Girls don't have penises. The girl said,
I'm getting my nails done. Not anything about head jobs.
I said, same thing. Ever since I heard about Justin Bieber, I imagined him as this. Justin Bieber! So, there is this lady at Scranton offices, and it looked like she was wearing too much makeup. And I thought, someone called circus, there's a clown on the loose. So there's these phones called Virgin Mobile, and come to think of it, so I thought, why would people have phones like that never had sex? Well, I guess there's still virgins out there in the world. If you know what I mean. And about that lady that looks like a clown, I was like, how does she fit in the little car? I mean, like, hold on. The car's like that. Like, it's a little toy car. And she's like... So, when I was young, I began playing with my diaper, and I took a big ball of shit, and I gave it to my half brother Tommy. He was like, I was like,
Here, Tommy, I have a present for you.
and he was like, what is it? So my mom was like,
Tommy, do you like a present?
He was like, yeah, what is it? She was like,
You really want to know?
he was like, yeah. He was like,
Tommy, you got Ronnie's bullshit.
he was like, ew. The one time I was going to Walmart in Taylor, there's this hill, and I was walking down the hill, and I slid on my ass. I was like, on the outside, I was like, ah, shit, because like I injured my arm. I didn't break it, but it like hurt like a bitch for a while. So, yeah, that's why I was like on the outside. Then I was like, wee, fun ride. See? Well, that's all for now. Until I head off to California to work on more of my material. So then, this is Ron for the Meanie signing off. Like what you see, like, share, and subscribe. So, ta-ta. Bye.